I find that everything created after 2019 is pretty much garbage. And I'm talking about movies, books, songs, etc. I recently watched a movie called The Astronaut, starring Kate Mara. She was in some things. And it was garbage. Pause. I've seen some movies that were like, I have no idea what's going on. That's fun. And it seemed actually, despite those, the craftsmanship seems elegant. Like I just watched Angel's Egg, had no idea what was going on the whole time. It was an hour and 12 minutes, strange, and it was trippy. But there was something about it that seemed elegant. It was just quality craftsmanship that confused the heck out of me. But back to The Astronaut, it was completely devoid of purpose or meaning or feeling or anything. Besides the cliche, like, family is everything. That's not a direct quote. It wasn't, it wasn't Fast and the Furious series. It's all about family. They didn't say that. But the beginning of the movie starts with this woman comes out of a haze because she apparently crashed from returning from orbit from her astronaut exploration things. And then pretty much the whole movie, and it's almost 2 hours, pretty much the whole movie is her responding to anxiety-inducing movement in the woods or in a house or in a camera or whatever. Like it's just like an hour and a half of her and the tense music rising and falling, and there's a little flash on the camera of like something with legs, maybe. And then at the end, there's this alien. Oh, she's an alien. Her body bursts out into this weird blue form, and she actually leaves the family that she had on Earth to go back to her family. Boom! That's it. End movie. Roll credits. And there was nothing trippy. There was nothing trippy in it. There was like thought-provoking. There were no real emotions in it. There were no really tender scenes between her and her husband and child. Like she had a family, a human family, even though she was an alien. Whatever. I don't know how the genetics of that work. But she had a family. Some humans with whom she had been spending life for a long time. And there was nothing in that. There were no scenes that showed tenderness, affection. There were just a couple, like some sort of brief, perfunctory scenes with like, I don't know, there's a family. They probably have feelings, I think. Here's a feeling sticker. She had an adoptive father, but apparently he knew that she was an alien, so he was just trying to get the alien ship or something like that. And even that was pathetic. Because at the end, when the aliens, or one alien, whatever, some alien expedition is going to retrieve her, bring her home, the dad pulls out a gun. He's like, "No, you can't." And she said, "No, you can't do that." And he's like, okay. That's it. There was nothing extra. There was nothing sinister in him. There was nothing especially affectionate in him. There's no feelings at all. 2025 was when it came out. So who knows? I don't know, made last year or whatever. But I find that pretty much everything after 2019 is garbage. Like emotionless, purposeless, soulless garbage. And again, it's not like weird, mind-bending madness. There are so many movies out there that are like, whoa, that blasted my brain, and I did not enjoy it, but I can respect that somebody put hard work into that. They put some passion, some purpose into it. Other things in the past. But yeah, after 2019, it's garbage that has no purpose or meaning or emotion or anything. It wasn't even entertaining. Again, it was an hour and a half of her being angsty and then, oh, family. It was about family because you're a blue alien and you're leaving your family behind and your dad doesn't want you to have family, but he doesn't, I don't know. It was the blandest thing that ever happened, and I think it's shameful garbage.